Here we go. Part 1 for Final Fantasy VII. We do love a little bit of Final Fantasy VII, don't we? And welcome to Shepmode, anyone who's not been here before, as it is a relatively new channel. The start of this takes a little bit of time. God knows how many times I've played this over the years. Every now and again I just get that urge just to come back to it. It still holds up. Graphics wise, obviously it doesn't. But when you're used to playing World of Warcraft, the graphics do hold up. It's never been something that's ever bothered me that in a game. There she is. Is it Aerith or Ares? Flower girl. They all look a lot different in remake, that's for sure. We'll maybe go through that at some point. But we've got to have the original Final Fantasy VII on the channel, haven't we? If you're going to have a channel of completed games, this has to be on there. How can you not? 1997. Crazy. In my head, that's 20 years ago, roughly. When it's not. It's closer to 30 years. Ooh. That's disgusting, isn't it? Is that when you think of the 80s? That's actually like 40 years ago now, whereas for ages throughout my life, it always just seemed like 20 years ago. I've had a lot of problems in the past with sound and volume for this, so hopefully it's alright. And it's not too loud, because I had to keep changing the settings on and off to make sure that my voice was louder than the ambience. Because I did have it where I'd filmed, say, like a good hour of Final Fantasy VII, and I went back and I'd look at it, and you could barely hear me. I was like, oh, what a waste of an hour that was. This is just cleaned up, this version of Final Fantasy VII, so it's basically the same as the one for the PlayStation, but if you look at the character models compared to the background look, it's just a little bit cleaner. Other than that, there's no difference. It's slightly different on Switch though. Switch, you can press, like, say that in or this in, and on one of them your character runs crazy quick, another one he's invincible, and then what else is there? Oh, you can take combat off. Whoa, you used to be a soldier, eh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? He was in Soldier, Jesse, but he quit and he's with us now. I didn't catch your name. As the channel's called Shepmode, he's obviously going to have to be called Shep, isn't he? Shep. Shep, huh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Rather rude, that, wasn't it? How are you all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Ex-soldier, I don't trust you. I always used to call him Michael. That's my brother. If my voice sounds weird, it's because I've got some sort of flu or virus. I've had it for what, 4 days? So hopefully by the time I film the next one, it's gone. I think I'll do the voice, read what everyone's saying for the most part. I'll maybe skip some of it, but it would be good to do it. Because I always see, if someone's going to watch videos like this, they're going to do it on a second monitor. So they're not going to be reading everything that the other characters say. So if I read it out, then they'll still know what's going on in the story. That's what I normally do. If I'm playing on here, on like World of Warcraft or whatever, I'd have something on the second monitor there. So it'd be better if the person who I was watching read out, say, the quests or whatever. So we'll do that. How long each episode will be, I don't know. And we're going to get the whole game done, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No, after I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mecha energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture, let's just do it. Alright, you come with me from now on. Biggs and I got the code for this door. If you look at those doors as well, you can see how graphically that's slightly different as well to the rest of it. Weird, my best mates have never even played this game. So when I go on about it, say if we're having a couple of drinks and we always end up chatting about similar stuff that we always do. It'd be like top 5 games, I know, like Desert Island thing. It'd be like, if you could only play 5 games for the rest of your life, what would you pick? And I always mention this. None of them really know what it's like. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all our life. Then that'll be that. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Shep. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo guards come. Look at the person on the left. Mouth wide open. I always used to think that was a boy, just a feminine boy. I only realised in the remake version of the game it's a girl. You can definitely tell in the remake version it's a girl. Well, she's always flirting with you. It is good remake. I just don't have the space on my computer. I think I've got like 70 gig left. And the game's 120 odd. Which is a shame. Well, for this channel it won't matter too much because a lot of it will be old games. At the moment, the current filming of this video, we're doing this and The Sims 1. I downloaded that a couple of days ago and honestly I've only done 2 videos of it and I'm absolutely loving it. It's so fun, like the hour, every time I do an episode just flies by. I'll maybe do an episode of that once I've done this. It's funny how accurate to real life it is. And once you finish work, you look at all your character stats, like hygiene, like hunger, energy, social, fun. And you think, right, tonight I'll do this, but then I don't have time to chat to them, so the social goes down. You think, right, tomorrow after work, I'll have to have a coffee to give me energy, so then I can speak to such and such. It's like funny how it's so much like real life. How your time after work is so limited. And you have to pick and choose what you want to do that night. But then it leaves stats and other things down. Which is just so true of real life. Like if you're spending time with mates, then you can't work out. If you're not working out and your social goes down. My best friends on the game are like cats and dogs. It is easier though with them. Not sure what else we'll play. Steam's got loads of good stuff. Imagine having Steam as a kid. When I was young, you'd have to go to either Blockbusters or Chips. But that was fun though. Going to Chips and having a look at all the games, brand new ones or the second-hand ones. All the second-hand ones always used to be on the floor, so just sitting on the floor looking through, seeing what bargains I could find. Remember when I stumbled across Dynasty Warriors 2? I used to love that. Get that, take it round one of my mates' house at the time, we'd sit all night doing 2-player. Trying to kill Lu Bu. sure I can get that for PC though. You can get some of the later versions. Right, save this. Save it over that previous save. That's what I went on earlier, just to test out the volume. To make sure it was alright for this. No, let's hope it is. We start. First bit of material. When we blow this place, it ain't going to be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Shep, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I got to watch to make sure you don't pull up mine. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Shep? Hurry up. Yeah, sorry. Heads up, here it comes. I didn't like how they changed the story in the first one. Like the first part of the remake, I mean. With those whispers. Wasn't keen on that. I wish they'd just kept the storyline the same, but built upon the depth of it. But I haven't played enough of the second one to know whether changing it has made it better. It's something I have to finish. I mean, I love this game. Love the story and the lore. I do need to finish the new ones at some point. It's just a case of getting the memory in my computer. I'm not good with computer stuff. I'll maybe get one of my mates to sort that for me. I think it is a simple case of just buying the hard drive and plugging it in the back somewhere. So you think that would be fairly simple, wouldn't you? I remember playing this years ago, and when that scorpion put its tail up, trying to spam attacks, thinking you attacked it while its tail was up, but that's not what you do. You just hold out. He needs a health potion. Uh-oh. Good luck, Shep. Barrett, be careful. Attack while it's tail up. It's going to attack with its laser. See, it says that, so you think attack. Is he going to attack me now? Brilliant. See, that did that before I knew, because otherwise I wouldn't have attacked it. See, now I just defend. Because if I hadn't attacked that then, it wouldn't have done that. It'd have just kept sort of pulsating. And then it comes back down again. Because I've seen people actually die on this, even though it's not difficult at all. I remember as a kid though, it felt like this game was so hard. Dying like loads of times. It'll be interesting this time through though, because normally, like when I played it, I can't remember the last time I played it, I think it was during COVID. And there'd be like times where I'd go to like a little island and just grind out levels. So then when I went to like Temple of the Ancients, I could do it. Whereas this time around, because I'm filming it, I don't know whether I'll do that. Because obviously it'd be boring to watch me just grind out for ages. But we might have to. Because otherwise, if you get stuck in there, you're knackered. Because that's one of the hardest bosses on the game, the demon wall. So we'll see at the time. Because what I could do is I could just say, alright, look, this episode is just me grinding. Don't watch it if you don't want to. Skip on to the next one, the next one's story. You could maybe do something like that, couldn't we? But that's a while away. Got a lot to do before that. But this is definitely not going to be a speed run. Just about enjoying the story and the world. I've seen on Twitch before people streaming this, and everyone who's streaming it is just doing a speed run. And why would you speed run an RPG game? I just don't see the point in that. I get it for, say, Crash Bandicoot. What else could you do? Like platform games like Pandemonium, stuff like that, where you are going at speed anyway. But for stuff like this, it's literally built for you to go around and speak to all the different people. Like, this must be one of the early games where you can speak to everyone. Like, if you go into a little town, everyone's got some dialogue. But you don't even get that on some modern games, I don't think. I'm not the best when it comes to modern games. I don't play that many games. I've been playing World of Warcraft for years, and all the different iterations of that. At the moment, there's what, Anniversary, Era, Cataclysm, Retail. There's so many different versions of it. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It means everyone gets to play what they want to play, but even still, you still get people moaning. That's just life, I guess, these days, isn't it? People have always moaned, but now that they've got more of a voice to do it, they do it more. Before, obviously, you couldn't moan on the internet, so you wouldn't get in that sort of bad behaviour of doing it. Shep, you alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. You really don't need 10 minutes to get out of this place. I don't know why it gives you so long. I suppose it's handy in case you got lost. Say for some reason you went round the back of there instead of coming up here. I was thinking then, I don't think there's many characters who really annoy me on this either. Like, I don't know who my favourite party would be. At different playthroughs, I'll find sometimes I might prefer Barrett, and other times I think, oh no, Sid or Vincent grow on me a bit more. Their characters we'll get later. When I was a kid, I'd always go with Barrett and Red 13. I know that a lot of people used to love Sid. I think his attacks were better, like physical damage, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. See, I think the graphics of this look good. For the time, if you look at the flames, surely for 1997 that is good. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station, split up and get on the train. Hey, if it's about your money, wait till we get back. Guess it was about the money then. Sort of like Gotham. Hasn't been any Batman games for a while, has there? Excuse me, what happened? You'd better get out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but alright. Don't know where this is. Don't think you ever come back to this bit. Or do you come back when you at the very end? So you got to say. Wonder what that is on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet. Avalanche. It's our little group. Hey, you there. Fight them. Go on. Get some XP. 333 HP. I did it the other day on my character on World of Warcraft, where his health was 6666. The chances of that. Use my limit break. See, with these, sometimes you think you're best off saving it, but you're not. Because it goes something like, there's two ways to get your limit breaks up. One of it, say, is you use your limit break so many times, and then when you go to the next limit break, you have to kill so many people, and then it goes back to use it so many times, kill so many people. It alternates like that. Funny how I killed those people, but yet they're still there. We could have used the materia all here, would have been handy. So you can combine, say, restore, which is a cure obviously, with all, and that would restore all your party, or you can combine it with fireball, anything, and then that would use that magic. Say if I was using this, and it would use it on all of them. It's ideal, especially when if it would one-shot them, so it just one-shots everyone. And later on you can sell it for quite a bit. Not that money's massive in this game. It's handy to buy new weapons and what have you, new materia. That's him. Go on then, yeah, we'll fight him. Might as well fight them all. So we've got some money to get bangles and what have you. Start the character off well. Good when you get counter attack later as well. So when he attacks me, there's a chance that I can just go and whack him back. You can combine all sorts of different materia on this to your equipment and bangles. Which as a kid I had no idea what I was going on, I don't think. Oh, I've beat them all, yet still all there. That's as far as you go. I don't have time to mess around with you guys. Enough babbling. Grab him! Whee! Shep never came. Shep, think he was killed? No way. Shep? So do you think Shep's going to stay on and fight for Avalanche? How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? If you all weren't such screw-ups. Hey Barrett, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. There I am. Looks like I'm a little late. You're damn right you're late. Come waltzing here, making a big scene. There's no big scene. Just what I always do. Twat. Have everyone worried like that. You don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You worried about me? What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Shep. You were great back there. Hey, Shep. We'll do even better next time. Careful, I'll shot this. Oh shit, your face is pitch black. There you go. Mouth. So thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7 train graveyard. Expected time of arrival 12:23 AM Midgar standard time. It's early to be out and about. Quite a few people considering. This is why I hate last train. Oh boy. Who says that? Oh boy. Someday Avalanche is going to be famous, and me too. Shep, don't you think I got a bright future ahead of me? Imagine me saying, don't hold your breath. What do you have in mind? All my life I felt like nothing but a sidekick. But after joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel like I can do a lot of things. It's nice, isn't it? Don't want to chat to him, it's the other guy, but if I go too far this way, the guard comes out. Hey Shep, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together, I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff, bombs, monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about 1/10,000th to scale. The top plate is about 50 metres above ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the centre, and there are other support pillars built in each section. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to number 8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors, for that's how things turned out. Phew, look what's next, look. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the centre right now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. It checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train, and is linked to the central data bank at the Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Speaking of devil, that light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the light goes off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. We're almost back now. What a relief. Look, you can see the surface now. This city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. A floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's because of that fucking pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move onto the plate? Don't know, probably because they ain't got no money, or maybe because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets. I know no one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. All aboard. You get over here, all you. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't you all be get scared of that explosion. Because the next one's going to be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. I'm not letting you go tonight. Well, isn't there somewhere where we could be alone? Well, there's only the train graveyard around here, and they say there's ghosts around too. Damn, what? What the hell do you want? Do you know who I am? You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak in here. Whoa, you're great. Damn right. Don't waste time talking what I always say. But Right, we'll leave that there, I think. Smash in a nice quick one for the first one. And I'll get back to this whenever I can. How long each episode will be, I have no idea. It'll probably vary between half an hour to an hour. It's difficult to tell with Final Fantasy VII, because it's not like other games where I can just say, right, that's enough, and we'll call it there, because obviously I've got to wait for save points. So that's the end of that, and I'll get back to this as soon as I can.